Hey, we're David and Joy Parkman.
With More Than Conquer Counseling and Coaching with your marriage tip of the day.
Because your marriage matters.
Hey, babe. You remember back in the day when we were dating?
I do.
Some sweet memories, huh?
Yes, but it doesn't have to be memories.
I agree. You know, now that we've been through raising littles, raising mids, teenagers, empty nesting, it's kind of easier than it's ever been. But there was a little season of time there where we forgot how to date.
Yes. Well,
right?
That's what happens when you're raising kids and trying to survive, right?
Yeah, I'll never forget. We had all 4 kids. Our youngest was still a baby. We drove an hour away to my parents' house to leave him overnight. And then we drove back home because, you know, we were poor with 4 kids. So date was overnight in our house without kids. Right? We didn't go anywhere. We came home to no kids and we're like, ah. But I remember how awkward that drive home was.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I do remember. We didn't talk about a whole lot.
We didn't.
It was like crickets in the back seat.
Right. And I remember at first being kind of just relieved and we're alone. But then, like, I don't know about you. I'm curious what was going on in your mind. I remember kind of a panic setting in. I was going to say,
like, fear and anxiety kind of washed over us.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
We have nothing to talk about if we're not talking about kids. Or finances, or schedules, or life.
And, you know, you have this mindset going into driving to drop off the kids that, you know, you're going to have this wonderful, first love euphoria. And then you find that you're just stuck.
Yeah, and it's scary. So, you know, I think that it's so important for us to keep dating our spouse.
We have to.
Right? Yeah, and we might have seasons. It's kind of a seasonal thing, so we have to be more intentional when we have littles. We have to be more intentional. Sometimes we've got those, you know, mids that we're driving to all the practices or all the things. You know, we might be really busy at church. We might have a lot of things going on in life, but we have to prioritize each other.
Right. It brings me back to the saying, you know, what you feed grows and what you starve dies. And if you want that connection with your spouse, you got to intentionally feed it. Our passion is helping couples create a life and relationship they love.
So if you want more connection,
more intimacy,
more unity,
more peace,
we may be reached by phone and text at 417-592-2885 to see how you can have more.